Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rosy O, and today I'm going to do kind of a quick whip and chat with my wonderful Christmas in July canvas. I'm just calling it that. This is called Gingerbread House, in case you hadn't seen the canvas before. I haven't had a real good chance to work it on it a bit. I know I've actually focused on it for probably a week, 2 weeks the most. I could probably get it finished. It is a lot smaller than I thought. It's a, give me a minute, I have it under washi tape, 32.8 by 45.7 centimeters. So it's not that big. And since the way I have it sectioned off, it's only 3 little release papers pretty much per row. So if I can focus on it, I can just keep working on it. But this is the section I completed on my last whip and chat. So I actually was going to try to see if I can get ahead a bit, try to finish another section before I recorded, but yeah, it's a lot of, as you can see, a lot of color blocking, and I think it's more, I think it'd be easier to record because y'all can see it coming alive. Yes, I love using that term. So the first color, apologies, is 3756, and it's this really nice pastel blue. And I'm actually going to zoom in a bit. Give me a moment. Well, actually, let me, last time I did that, I recorded it. Even I started feeling dizzy. So let me zoom in a bit to the area we're going to work on, and I'll be right back. Give me one moment. And there we go. Oh, I also have my painting on a light pad, so apologies if you see the random bright light, but I did try to lower it, so it shouldn't be too bright. The last time when I was editing for Tuesday's video, I double checked to make sure that it wasn't that bright, and the video didn't look too bright. So I think if I keep the light pad in this kind of level, I don't think it'll be that bright. And I can edit the brightness of the video. So when I record this one, if I do see, unfortunately, it's really bright, then I'll make sure to edit it. Because yeah, myself, I can't really watch videos that are too bright, because I'll start getting, apologies, a headache, sometimes a migraine, depending how really bright it is. And it sounds kind of funny now you say it out loud, but that's why I'm always careful whenever I'm recording, or I don't want to give anyone a headache. And I hope the zoom is fine. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't too zoomed in, because I'm still trying to figure out which is the perfect amount of zoom specifically, mostly so you can see more of the diamonds getting placed. I know if I put the camera at an angle, because I've seen other diamond painters, when they put little shorts or videos, sometimes it's ASMR videos, they have such a neat angle that they have their videos on. They're not facing straight down like mine. It's kind of like an angle, kind of skewed. And you can see perfectly when the pen is placing and the diamonds getting put down. I just haven't figured out how to do that angle, but I'll figure it out one day, mostly because I really like how it looks. And don't get me wrong, I do watch a lot of other diamond painters that do, they work on their whips and all of that. They do kind of the same angle I do, so I kind of used to it. So I like either or, but I want to see if I can change it up a bit, just to see if maybe the view's a little better. Mostly you can see the diamonds getting put down, other than hearing them. Well, like hearing them too. So how are y'all doing? I know it's almost Friday. Almost Friday. And I actually had a half day today in my job, since 4th of July for us. Oops, sorry. For us that live in, in the US, it's going to be 4th of July on Friday. So my university does give us a day for the holidays. So, and because of that, they thought, you know what, let's give you a half day before. And I really love when they do that. So I had a half day today. So I was able to come straight home. And the first thing I wanted to do was diamond paint. Record and diamond paint and all that fun jazz. But mostly I wanted to get ahead on my paintings, since I have so many whips, and I'm just real excited that, I get a little extra time, mostly to get a lot of these paintings ahead. And I'm also doing an event called Kicking with Kettner. I might have, apologies, I did say it in a previous video, that it's event for celebrating, paintings that are created by the painter Jeremiah Kettner. And I had a WIP that I thought, oh, perfect, that it worked out perfectly for the event, because new starts weren't required, so I can get ahead on that WIP. And it's coming out real nicely, because I actually was able to complete a couple sections the other day. And I didn't notice that it had a lot of color blocking, so that canvas is kind of moving along. So I'm really liking how that one's coming up too. And it's the Lucky Mannequin-Go. I always mispronounce it. And yeah, I really am loving how it came out. And when I'm actually having fun working on it. So I kept thinking, how come I kept putting it off for so long? And it's not that large of a canvas. I can say that now, because when I first started it, I thought it was really big. But since I've been, completing a lot of diamond paintings, to me, I feel a lot more comfortable saying, oh yeah, that was not that big. So until I get to the point that I start hitting my 80 by 60 centimeter canvases, yeah, I'm looking at you, Dreamer Designs. Then that's when I'll start feeling, you know what, yeah, these are real big. Yeah, majority of my Dreamer Design canvases that I own, they're all pretty much that size. And that's because I bought those canvases the beginning of last year, and the majority of their canvases were that size. But now Dreamer Design has put more medium size canvases, so they're all not 80 by 60 anymore, which I'm real happy they did that, but just means I have a lot larger ones to finish. Yeah, apologies. Majority of the time I'm always talking about diamond painting, because I always want to talk about diamond painting. And oh, my apologies, give me one moment. Sorry about that. I'm gonna make sure to edit that out. That really random awkward pause there. I have allergies, so my coughing kicks in. I don't know why. It's been doing really good, but around where I live, the weather's been changing, so it's been affecting my allergies. And so I cough a lot. So I'm going to make sure to, I always mute it because I cough really loudly and I don't want to, have y'all. I know some of y'all watch either on your TV or you're probably listening with headphones. I do majority of the time with my YouTube videos. So I do not want to hurt anyone's hearing by coughing. So that's always make sure to mute it. So sorry about that. And what was I saying? Oh, Dreamer Design. So speaking of, which is going to segue over to what I was going to say next. So my younger sister, she diamond paints too. She's not as, how do I word it, active as me, but it's mostly because since I know I diamond paint because I love to diamond paint, but also so I can put some wonderful videos for you all. Thank you so much for that. And I got the idea from her because she has a large diamondartclub painting, but it's a square diamond painting, and she's never done squares before. So I have thought that her and I should do a paint along. Now, the thing is, we wouldn't record because she's not, how do I say it? She does watch the channel sometimes, but she doesn't want to, be recorded. So I told her, yeah, we can still paint along. It just won't be recorded. But it allows me to give y'all more updates, that every time we have a chance to meet, I can give y'all updates of my canvas. Her canvas she has is called the Spiral. And that one is from diamondart.club. And it's, how do I describe the image? If you're not familiar with it, it's a portrait painting. It's a really large witch with a really beautiful brown witch hat. But on top of it, it's kind of like a little city. And there's like a waterfall and all of that. It's really cool. I really do like design. Sorry. But she actually wants to try squares. And she really liked that canvas. So that's why she has it. So I told her, okay, we can paint along. And for that, I'll start a new canvas. Mostly, just to kind of, I don't know, because I thought of, painting with a WIP. But I think it'd be more fun that, we're both painting a new one together. And also, so I can kind of show her how to start it. Like she kits up and everything, but just, how squares, it's a little different. Sometimes you have to change how you start placement, because how we all know Squares sometimes do not want to work with this. And I like that it's a Diamond Art Club because their squares are really, really nice. So I think she'll, feel comfortable placing those. And she is a round diamond painter, so she loves her rounds. So that's, I'm really excited for her to try squares, because I think she'll really enjoy them. She's an exact placer. Me, not so much. So I think she will enjoy it because that's how she diamond paints. And so, because of that, there is one painting. The painting I want to open and start with her is a Dreamer Designs painting. And I checked my Dreamer Design unboxing videos, and this painting I haven't unboxed to y'all. There are two that look alike. They're made by the same artist, but the style is really, they're really colorful, and it's really close to the image. Look really, I think it's because of the colors. That's why to me I think they look the same. But I've unboxed one. The other one is, oh my goodness, it's called Forgotten Memories, and it's one of their older canvases. And that one, I believe, is a square diamond too. So that's why I thought, oh, that'd be perfect. We'd both, be doing squares, and we both can take our time. Because even with squares, I probably said a bunch of times, apologies, I'm really slow with squares. So we'd both be working at the same pace. But because I haven't unboxed that one, stay tuned for Dreamer Design unboxings. I can show that canvas. It's a bench. Yeah, it's a black bench. Really pretty. I just love that image a lot. With a whole bunch of colorful trees around it. Super, super pretty. And yeah, it looks a lot like the other canvas that artist has. The only thing that's different is the bench, I believe. So stay tuned for that unboxing. I just really like how it looks. And I'll give you all an update once I start, working with my sister to start that canvas. I think she'll really like hers. And I love the brown palette of that spiral canvas. It's just super, super pretty. So I think she'll like it. And yeah, stay tuned for that. I really wanted to let y'all know that, if you start seeing a random video and I'm talking about, oh yeah, we updated. Yeah, now you know what I'm talking about. Just want to give y'all a heads up. And also, it kind of reminded me too. I need to do a month in review for June for y'all, so stay tuned. I'm gonna put that video this week. I not only did 3 completions in June, and I know one of them was really recent for the post review, but I still want to show it. But mostly because I want to update y'all on the whole bunch of WIPs I've been working on. Apologies. I can't remember how many exactly I've been actually picking. Every now and then with my WIPs, I'll, do a section and that's it. Move on to something else. Or if I've been working on a round for a while, I'll pick up a square painting because, I kind of want to work with the different diamond shapes. So I have that. So I'm trying to think how many exactly I have. Stay tuned for that. I actually need to see the list of how many I worked on during the month of June. I think it was 5, I believe. This wouldn't be a WIP in June because I started this one in July. My Maneki Kaneko one is because for the event they actually told us it was okay to start ahead before July. So I already had started some sections. So I'll post an update review of that one. And a couple of my squares too that I've done. So yeah, stay tuned for that video. Sorry, now I'm brainstorming. Sorry for that. And yeah, this little section, there is a lot of this little light blue. But as you can see, I keep having to move around. Place them in random spots. Oh, there is one more thing I wanted to mention. So this canvas originally, I was going to originally just leave it alone. Meaning I wasn't going to do enhancements. I was just going to work on the canvas as the way, the diamonds had been designed and everything. But I noticed something when I was finishing up this section over here. The snow is just plain 3865. Just regular white diamond. And it is a pretty diamond, don't get me wrong. 3865 is a really pretty, especially with diamondart really, really shiny diamond. But, this is just me. I think snow should be shiny. So I have, and actually I'll show it to you all right now. I actually purchased these from Diamondart It's a set of, it's kind of like enhancement diamonds. They're big tubes in this manner. And they have electro diamonds. I believe they have luminescent diamond, which is the rhinestone, fairy dust, and ABs. So I was checking, okay, I'm not going to put an AB diamond for the snow, because I think that'd be way too much. So I wondered, do I have a fairy dust? And I looked out. I have the tube of, where is it? If you can see the writing, it says Z3865. Z is the symbol for fairy dust. So I was so excited that I do have fairy dust in that. And I originally did check my spare storage that I have saved. I don't have that many of the fairy dust, so I thought, you know what, let me just use the tube that I have of all those fairy dust diamonds, and voila, I did it in this section, and it's so pretty. I can actually see the nice sparkle. So all of the snow pretty much on this canvas is going to be that beautiful fairy dust. So that's the only enhancement I'm going to do. Everything everything else on the canvas I'm fine with. It's just the snow, I really wanted it shiny. And I just assumed that, you know, it was going to be fairy dust. Nope, it's just regular plain 365, which is funny because that means I'm going to have a lot of that color left over. But in my spare storage, I don't have a lot of that color. 310 is the most I have in my spare storage. So I'm okay, you know, having so much of that diamond left. So in case I ever need it as a backup, I know I have a lot. And I'm trying to see if I can finish this section, because every time I do these, I feel bad because I never really complete areas I'm working on. I don't know why. I think I'm just slow at placing. Or placing and talking. Or because I keep switching over from multi-placer to not multi-placer. I think that's why I keep slowing myself down. I need to just multi-place. I can single place with a multi-placer, but I don't know. My hand automatically just spins the pen, so I over to my single placer, and I just put a new glue dot, so I think that's why I want to use it. So I'll stop here for now because the video is about to hit, well, it's not 20 minutes yet, so let me keep moving forward with this color. See, I really wish it was really quiet in my apartment so I can do ASMR videos, but yeah, my microphone picks up everything. So when my neighbors are running around upstairs and all of that, if I want to get rid of that sound, oh my goodness, there's going to be a lot of editing. And I've been wanting to make those videos for a while, but it's just, my location is just, and my microphone isn't, you know, really inexpensive, really, you know, high-tech microphone. It's a really nice microphone I picked up from Amazon, but it picks up the sound really well, so that's why sometimes I can just stop and not talk, and y'all can hear when I'm placing the diamonds. Voila. And I had stated in my previous video, I kind of want to see if I can do one that I don't really talk a lot. All you really hear are the diamonds. Or when I'm placing them, actually. Plus, I'm really trying not to cough. So that's the other reason why, since my voice keeps, my allergy keeps stopping me. Oh, and I did see, thank you all so much for the emojis. I've been seeing that. Honestly, I really do love seeing the emojis in the comments. But I've been seeing some, I did see some comments as well. Thank you so much to the person who gave me the information about an event for Christmas in July. And I appreciate the information, but yeah, I just want to work on one event because Don't get me wrong, I love events, but sometimes it makes me feel like homework. Mostly it's for some that do prizes. I always feel, okay, I have to do a completion so I can qualify for the grand prize, and I always have to be posting updates every week showing that I'm working on the canvas. Like, yeah, to me it started feeling like homework. So to me though, don't get me wrong, and they are, events are really, they're fun. They're fun if you want to, you know, be painting along with other painters, or if you just, you know, want to just do it for the prizes and all of that, go for it. But to me, I guess, I think I kind of ruined it for myself, because last year I signed up for a lot of events. So I think that's why after a while I just started getting tired of them. So that's why I'm going to slow it down this year. So far I've only done 2 events, I believe. And this one I'm doing for the Kettner painting. Yeah, because I really do like it. And I was just so happy that I was able to not need to use, need to do a new start. So that's why I was more than happy to sign up for this event. If I do want the grand prize, though. So that's how I'm going to work on that one. But for this one, yeah, I'm just working on this one at my own pace. And it is small, so if I actually just focus on it for a bit, I could probably get it finished before the end of July, but stay tuned for that. I just need to set down a time. I'm going to try to do that this weekend, since I'm going to have a day off. I can have more time to work on specifically this painting. Because it's so pretty and I really want it to come together. It's all Christmassy. So, but again, thank you for that comment. I really do appreciate it. It's just, yeah, I'm not going to... The next event, other than this Kettner one, I'm going to do Drills and Chills, which I don't remember if it starts in August or it's September. I'm not sure. And I'm still trying to decide on what canvas I'm going to do, because I need to unbox a couple of more Halloween fall canvases for you all. Mostly also so it can help me decide which one I want to do. The Christmas event, which is Jingle Drills, I believe it's called. Excuse me, I did it last year. And that one, I already know what canvas I'm going to do, because I just fell in love when I saw it. It was the Christmas Gnomes one I unboxed a couple weeks ago. So that one, I already know which I'm going to do. But for the fall one, yeah, I'm still kind of all over the place on which one I want to do. Yeah, the next Halloween one I'm going to unbox for y'all is a gnome too. So, and it's so pretty. I've seen it completed. So that's why I really want to unbox it too. As I've probably said in one of my videos before, I believe it looks real different when you see it in person than when you're seeing it, you know, on a video. That's just me though. So as I want to unbox it to check it out. So let me see the time. Oh, we're at 23 minutes. Okay, now I'm going to stop. I pretty much finished this whole section. I just need to put a little bit on the peppermint that you can see here. Little random one, sorry. Let me zoom out a bit so you can see it. Yeah, majority of it is the snow. And this, I knew every time I was going to do this section, it's a lot of color blocking. So apologies, I didn't get to switch colors. Majority of it was that. Because the next color I'm going to do is our wonderful white, which is going to be a lot of this fairy dust. Oh, and you can see a little bit more clearly now that I have the light pad off. I really like these diamonds. So yeah, so I'm going to complete this section. I'm going to make sure to post an update on Instagram. Because I do apologize. I forgot to put this section on Instagram. So I'm going to put both. I'll put them up there just in case you're curious on how it's coming along. Yeah, I think it's coming out real nice. And all the information of everything I used today, I'll put in the description below. If a nice little Christmas canvas is what you want to work on right now. I couldn't find the wording. And again, thank you. If you are a returning viewer, oh my goodness, I cannot speak to, I'm trying really hard not to cough. Sorry about that, y'all. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, all I ask is if you can do the usual. If you can like, comment, and subscribe, I really appreciate that as well. Really helps put the channel out there, and it really allows me the opportunity to show all of these wonderful diamond paintings we love to do. Emoji time. Again, for this one, I'm going to ask for a peppermint. I think there's a peppermint candy emoji. I think I've seen it before. And the reason I do ask for the emojis is because I love seeing them. They just always make me smile every time I see them. I saw somebody recently just went crazy with the Christmas tree emoji. Oh my goodness, I couldn't stop laughing when I saw that. I love that. And yeah, also it kind of lets me know that, you know, y'all wonderfully and hopefully really liked the video. Watched it all the way to the end. So it just makes me smile. That Christmas tree though, that got me. So, and again, thank you for your time and have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you.